Atchison, and welcome to the Atchison Chat News Show. I am Laura Wing, and this is
Eric Royer.
And we are so glad that you are here. We sure have a lot going on this month, don't we?
July is just jam-packed with things to do. All kinds of good stuff.
Yes, every July is in Atchison. This July, we have even more stuff going on than usual. So we want to just jump right into it and start telling you everything, and we will do that right after this.
Welcome back to Atchison Chat. I'm Eric with my good friend Laura here, and we're going to be talking about what's going on this month. So, Laura, what's going on?
Well, let's start with July 3rd. On July 3rd, they are going to be doing fireworks out at Warnock Lake.
Nice.
Now, I know a lot of people are saying, July 3rd, that's not the 4th of July. Why are they doing it July 3rd? Well, 4th of July is on a Monday. Well, let's think about this logically here. A lot of people have to go back to work Tuesday morning, correct? So what they're trying to do is get these fireworks out of the way so that on the 4th of July, when people are actually off from work, they can sleep in.
Good
now, I don't know
idea.
about you, but I hate staying up super late on the 4th of July to watch fireworks, which I love to watch. That's not the problem. But then if I have to get up real early the next morning and try to go to work, that's miserable.
Well, and also sometimes you have to get your hearing back for something.
I'll tell you, as loud as some of those are. Yeah. So there's a lot to recover from all the wonderful events. So out at Warnock Lake, go out there and enjoy the fireworks show. They do a great job every year.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. We like going out there with the kids. And
it's a great community event.
It is.
Plus, you get to go out and be around the beautiful lake.
Socialize.
It's always a little cooler, always a little cooler next to water. So get to spend some time around the lake, and then hopefully get to see some friends and neighbors, and just a really good time.
Just have a good time.
And you get to keep your fingers, which is always a plus.
Right. Be safe. I really want to emphasize that. People, be safe out there. I think every year there are fires started and people really do lose fingers. Hey, speaking of, is that what happened to you? You lose your finger?
Not yet. I was practicing, but not quite there yet. Next time you see me, I might be Crazy Larry with 3 fingers or something. But,
All right, so that's going on July 3rd, fireworks show.
Speaking
out
of
at Warnock.
That's actually 2 weeks later. They're going to be having the Lake Fest.
That's
Lake
Fest.
The concert. That's going to be awesome. And the coolest part about that is going to be a local guy. Eric Dillon is going to be performing out there with a couple other groups, and it's going to be a really good time. I don't know if you've ever seen him in concert, but one, because he's local, it feels a lot closer, and then 2, it's just a really good time. So
that's awesome.
that's going to be July the 15th, and then the 16th. Get ready because we're having more fireworks, but these are going to be down on the river, and there's going to be an air acrobatics show. And what that's a really fancy word for, planes are going to do this, and it's going to be really cool, and I think you'll enjoy it. So
it's true. That's going to happen during the Amelia Earhart Festival, which of course is the 15th and 16th.
Yes. They have a wing walk. One time they had a wing walker there, and she got out on the plane, was walking on the wings and stuff. I couldn't do that. I'd be a wing faller, but it would be fun for a little while. But anyway, make sure you come down, because also down on the mall in the 5 and 600 block of Commercial, there's going to be a bunch of local people set up. Streets are going to be blocked off, and it's going to be part of the festival. So it'll be all kinds of great stuff to do down there as well. And so you can really just have a good time. Great weekend, and sometimes in the summertime it's a little hot, so you go down to the river where it's nice and cool and watch a really cool fireworks show.
I love it. As much as I enjoy the fireworks on the 4th of July out at Warnock, I really love the Amelia Fest fireworks show that they do every year. And it's been such a disappointment with COVID and everything to not get to enjoy that the last 2 years. So this year, it's great. I'm excited that we're finally getting this back and everybody can enjoy it. And there's always something to do for the entire family. And lots of people come in from out of town for this.
Oh, yes.
I know several years ago, I think they said they had around 100,000 people that came in for this. It was just a lot of people, and there's always so much fun and food and activities. It's a great thing. So that's going to be 15th and 16th. Get ready for that. And then we have something really exciting the weekend after that. And that is the first ever Atchison Chat Group meet and greet picnic. It's a community picnic for anybody who is a member of the Atchison Chat Group. And it's free. Anybody can come. That's going to be held at Reasoner Park from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. We'll have a couple of barbecue vendors out there. So if you don't want to pack up your own picnic lunch, you want to buy something, they'll be out there to provide food for you. And doing a raffle. We're doing a white elephant raffle, which is a lot of fun. So if you come out, bring some type of a white elephant gift. You know, a lot of people like to bring books or home decor items, things of that nature. We put it on the table, and when your number is drawn, you get to go up to the table and pick something off the table, and it's just kind of fun. It's, you know,
we're gonna need bigger tables for elephants.
Elephant tables.
Yes.
We need elephant tables. Okay.
Okay. Note to self. Build
So
an
that's
elephant
going to
table.
be, there's going to be a white elephant raffle, and those proceeds are from the raffle are going to the police department for Heroes Helping.
Oh, that's
which
great
is an
cause.
awesome cause. It is. It's a wonderful cause, and been working with Officer Moore on coordinating that. Another thing coming up, same weekend, same place. So this is going to be July 23rd at Reasoner Park. Last year, Eric, we did a lemonade stand to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club. We raised $2,000 on the lemonade stand contest.
Awesome.
We had some lemonade stands set up in town by the kids in Atchison, and they competed, see which one could raise the most money and which one had the best customer service, that sort of thing. And we're doing it again this year. It was such a success. But this year, the proceeds are also going to Heroes Helping.
Oh, wow.
And that is going to be in one central location. So rather than everybody having to kind of run around town to try to find these lemonade stands, we're just going to have them at the meet and greet in Reasoner Park from 10 to 2. So they'll not only will there be barbecue vendors up, but there will be all of these lemonade stands. The thing is, they need to get their children's lemonade stands registered by the 20th. If they're not registered by the 20th, they can still participate and set up a lemonade stand and donate the proceeds to the police department, but they will not be eligible for the contest.
Okay.
So
The 20th?
make sure, the
Gotcha.
20th. So
Okay.
make sure that, that's when they have to be registered by.
Right,
And then
right.
the contest, of course, will be on the 23rd.
Sure.
So make sure you're getting registered
Very
for
cool.
that. What else do we have going on?
Looks like we've got another VBS coming up. First Christian Church is going to be doing their Making Waves VBS, and it's going to be on starting Sunday the 17th, going to Thursday the 21st. It's going to be a really good time. It looks like everything put a lot of effort into this, and what a lot of these VBS is something you don't realize. There's a lot of time and money spent behind the scenes to have 4 or 5 days of fun. So definitely go out and give these people, some time and, let them appreciate how hard they work, because they work really hard at this.
They really do. And, and here's the thing. What an opportunity for parents to go drop their kids off something while they can go run errands or get their house clean or sit in silence, whatever it is, without, they don't have to pay for this, and they get to drop their kids off. But meanwhile, there are people who are helping the kids with crafts and making snacks for them, and like you said, spending their own money and time and resources and providing your children with these wonderful, exciting opportunities to have something to do. So I'm with Eric. Make sure that you are letting all of these VBS workers know how much you appreciate that they do this for your kiddos. But Sunday the 17th through Thursday the 21st at First Christian.
Yep.
So exciting times.
Yes.
Don't forget about First Friday. That's now, pretty much. I mean, don't forget about that. That's
weekend.
Friday.
Yeah, this Friday
that's
for sure.
Friday. So let's make sure that we are supporting that. I know they always have some different activities going on. Don't know for sure what they're going to have this time, but make sure you're participating in that.
But you can bet it's going to be a good time. Last month they had some really awesome cars and motorcycles.
Oh, they did.
And
I know
some
they were
barbecue,
really nice.
things like that. So it was a wonderful time.
Yep.
So always when you do that, go down to First Friday. It's always a whole lot of fun.
It's good for the businesses too. It's a nice way. What I like about going to First Friday is inevitably as you're walking around, you run into somebody you know. It's kind of nice. You can stop and chat with people. And
right.
just have a
And
good time.
honestly, then you get to catch up with people maybe you know by sight, but you don't know by name.
Right.
And so then you can say, "Hey, you," and then exactly. So
Hey,
it's a
you.
good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great way to get connected to the community. So
Definitely.
let's remember that. Well, we have a few more things to discuss with you, and we're going to do that as soon as we come back.
Welcome back, and we're going to do a little bit of history here. I think you guys all know by this point that I am quite the history buff.
Yes.
So, because it is the 4th of July, we do have a little bit of Atchison history wrapped up in that. In 1804, when the Corps of Discovery came through, that was Lewis and Clark, when they came through this area, they came through and camped right along the Missouri River, right about where current-day Atchison is, on July the 4th. and that's where we get Independence Creek. That's what it
Really?
was named after. Yeah, they named that. And so you can actually nowadays, there's a plaque down at the river, but then a little bit north of town, about I think 3 miles, and east a little bit, you can follow. There's signs to it, but there's actually a recreation of the Lewis and Clark camp, and also a Kansas Native American long hut that is maintained by the Historical Society out north and east of town a little bit.
I'm going to have to go check that out.
Yes, it is really
Yeah.
cool. It makes you just a little more connected to that part of that time.
Right, yeah.
And imagine what it was like back then. You know, there was not as many trees, and it was just a different, just a whole different landscape. And you know,
So they were actually there on the 4th of July.
in 1804.
So I wonder if 4th of July celebrations then were like they are now.
Well, they fired their cannon and they fired their rifles. So it was, I mean, they did
Really?
celebrate similarly, yes.
Interesting. Yeah.
So quite fascinating.
That's pretty cool. I definitely need to check that out.
Yes.
I like that. Eric is always full of historical knowledge. And if you don't know it, what I like about you is if you don't know it, you're going to go find it out. So that's pretty cool. I know talked about some history stuff you want to share with us next month, and I'm excited to hear about that.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. One other thing that I want to share with you, as you know, on June 30th, we did a book signing for, you got your copy, didn't you?
I did, yes.
So this book is called Atchison Chat Unsaid.
I'll tell you, I haven't finished coloring it yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, Eric,
So-
Eric, it is not a coloring book. Don't listen to him.
I
It
feel
is
bad.
not a coloring book. All right, so this book talks about the journey of the Atchison Chat group and how it got started and how the news show came to get started and kind of all of that and all of the things that, as the administrator for that group and as the person who got the news show going, all of the things that I have not been able to publicly talk about. You know, everybody gets on to the Atchison Chat group and they share, there's things that they say that they want to share, and I just can't. I kind of have to stay neutral on some things, but a lot of stuff that I want to share is in this book. If you did not get a copy at the book signing, you can go to Amazon and get a copy, or you can go on over to the Atchison Chat news page, not the group page, but the news page, and there's a little button there that says shop, and you can actually buy the book through the page.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Very neat.
There you go. Well, it is July, and I'm in a very patriotic mood.
That's
So
fair.
I have a patriotic joke today.
I'm worried. What is it?
Do you know why knock-knock jokes don't go well? They just don't go over well in America?
I can't think of a reason.
Because freedom rings.
On a scale of 1 to 100, that's about a 1776.
All right. Well, we are so glad that you stayed with us today, Atchison. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do we.